CBS 4 weather with Chief Meteorologist Craig Setzer.
Well, here we are with the tropical system just on our doorstep. But like many tropical systems we deal with, this one is lopsided. So it's not where the center is. It's where all the storms are, and all the storms are to the east and to the south of the center there. Winds 35 miles an hour. It's running out of time basically to strengthen much. We still could see some tropical storm wind gusts and maybe just very low end tropical storm winds. But right now, with it so close to land, the opportunity to strengthen is going to be paused. But once it gets back over the peninsula and into the Gulf, then it is forecast to strengthen. 25 miles east-southeast of Miami right now. And if you're going to be in a tropical situation with advisories, this is where you should be, right at the start of the storm, because or at the very, very end of it, because right here we are with the storm so close it hasn't had a lot of time to develop. There's the tropical storm watch. Also, tropical storm watch is now up for the Panhandle. And there's the future track. This is the position for tomorrow evening. Forecast to be tropical storm Sally, and the threat cone area is starting to expand now with the yellow area indicating the tropical storm conditions. There we go into Sunday, and then eventually Monday, slowing down as we reach the coast up there, the northern Gulf Coast. Folks up here watching and also bracing for the possibility of a slow-moving, very wet tropical storm, or even maybe a low-end hurricane. Here's the radar tonight, and you can see it is a mess, because if I were to tell you the center's up here, you'd say, well, but all the storms are down here. Well, it's one of these lopsided storms. It's had some northerly shear blowing on it as we've gone through the evening. If you look carefully, though, you can see what we call banding there. These little lines here of showers, and they're kind of going around where that center position is, right there, just to our southeast. These storms out here, these are pretty nasty, and once they come on shore, they're going to produce some very strong winds and really, really heavy rain. Seeing some showers and thunderstorms now starting to increase near the Keys as well as the circulation gets closer. Look at our local winds tonight. They're easterly in Broward, northerly in central Miami-Dade, North Miami-Dade, but they're westerly down to the south. That's because the circulation from the depression is so close, it's influencing our winds on a very local level. Now, when you get hurricanes, they're very high winds that do this circular pattern here. Thankfully, we've just got light winds tonight. The stronger winds are up to the north. That's where the easterly flow is a little bit stronger. The winds, mainly from the center to the south, are very light. And this whole circulation here is going to be moving to the west through time. In fact, some of the computer models suggest that this type of outcome here, there's the center coming on shore, working its way very slowly to the west. That's 7 a.m. tomorrow. Then by 10 a.m., noon tomorrow, 2 p.m. tomorrow, and you can see we are in the thick of a lot of storms. How do you add all this up? Well, the computer model also estimates rainfall accumulation, and this is through Sunday morning. Some areas, according to this model, could see over 6 inches of rain, especially on the southwest coast, but we can see some heavy amounts here, Miami-Dade, Broward, and the Keys as well. Besides our system there, we also have way out in the Atlantic, Paulette and Renee, and they are forecast to move to the northwest. Paulette threatening Bermuda, and finally 2 more waves we're watching there with a high likelihood of development this week. That's something we're going to eventually have to watch as well. Our forecast for tonight: passing storms arriving soon, heavy at times, gusty downpours, a low near 76. Tomorrow, probably a day to best just stay home. Storms likely, gusty downpours, areas of flooding developing, a high temperature near 84 degrees. On the water, winds southeast 15 to 20, small craft advisory in effect. Through the weekend, pretty stormy both Saturday and Sunday, and then the weather slowly improves next week. Back to you.